Aries, they're coming back expressing their shortcomings. They want to try one more time. Tarot message for Aries, love and money prediction for the next 72 hours. Aries, my fiery, unstoppable trailblazers, welcome to Zodiac Talks Tarot, your sanctuary for tarot, astrology, and a little bit of cosmic wisdom sprinkled with good old-fashioned truth. If you're here, it's not by accident. The universe has something to tell you, and I promise, it's worth sticking around for. Today, we're unlocking the secrets of your love life and finances for the next 72 hours, and trust me, Aries, this one's hotter than you during an impassioned debate, which, let's be honest, is most of the time. Someone from your past may be creeping back into your orbit, and your money situation? Well, let's just say there's some drama brewing, but you know how to turn pressure into diamonds better than anyone. Before we dive in, let's get the ritual out of the way. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy tarot readings that are as real as your midnight self-reflection spirals. And if this reading resonates, drop a Aries power in the comments so I know my fellow warriors are here, ready to claim their destiny. Alright, Aries, take a deep breath, steel your nerves, and let's step into the unknown together. The cards are waiting, and so is your fate. Love reading, they're coming back. But can you trust them? Aries, brace yourself because someone is about to come barreling back into your life, and no, it's not just Mercury retrograde pulling its usual cosmic prank. This person carries an ocean of emotions, and whether they come crashing in like a tidal wave or simmer quietly beneath the surface, one thing is certain, their presence will stir something deep within you. Now, let's be real. You, Aries, aren't exactly the type to dwell in emotional ambiguity. You prefer directness, action, a clear yes or no instead of a frustrating it's complicated situation. But this person? They operate on a different frequency. They feel deeply, but expressing those emotions? Well, let's just say they've probably spent more time repressing than addressing. So here they come, possibly an old flame, a lost soulmate, or maybe just someone who's been orbiting your world, waiting for the right moment to pull you back in. Are they here to make amends? To confess something they should have said long ago? Or are they just another lesson from the universe, testing your growth, your boundaries, your unmatched ability to move forward while everyone else gets stuck in nostalgia? Whatever the case, Aries, keep your wits about you. Not every return is a reunion. Some are simply reminders of how far you've come and how little you truly need the past to define your future. Aries, let's talk about the mystery guest knocking at your cosmic door. This person? They embody the Queen of Cups energy, deep, intuitive, and swimming in emotions they don't always know how to handle. Think Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio vibes, the kind of person who feels everything 10 times over but has the emotional articulation skills of a poetic yet utterly confusing voicemail. If they've been distant in the past, prepare yourself. The cold, detached version of them? Gone. In its place? A walking, talking emotional monsoon. Picture them dramatically staring at their phone before sending a "we need to talk" text at 2 a.m., as if your sleep schedule wasn't already questionable. This is the kind of person who holds on to feelings like an artist hoarding unfinished canvases, never quite sure if they should display them or lock them away forever. So, what do they want? Well, Aries, don't expect a material grand gesture. This isn't someone showing up with a diamond ring and a house deed. No, their currency is emotion, and they are ready to spend every last drop on you. Get ready for late-night confessions, unexpected nostalgia, and possibly a just thinking about you voice note. The real question isn't whether they're coming back, it's whether you're ready to handle this level of intensity. Because once they start talking, it's going to pour. Aries, let's get straight to it. This person knows they messed up. And I mean really messed up. We're not talking about forgetting to text back or showing up late to dinner. We're talking about the kind of mistakes that leave emotional scars. Maybe they were distant, inconsistent, or downright allergic to commitment. Maybe they ghosted, gaslit, or ran the moment things got too real. Whatever the case, they're finally ready to face it, and they want you to believe they've changed. Now, here's where it gets interesting. They want your trust back. But should you hand it over like it's a free sample at the grocery store? Or should they have to earn every ounce of it? Because let's be honest, apologies are easy, but changed behavior? That's where the real test begins. So why did they struggle with commitment in the first place? Well, Aries, not everyone has your fearless, dive-in head-first approach to love. For them, relationships have always been a battlefield, one they were never trained to navigate. Their insecurities, deep-rooted. Their trust issues, likely inherited. They grew up learning that love could be conditional, unpredictable, or even painful, so instead of embracing it, they built walls. Think of them as an emotional escape artist. Just when things got too intimate, they Houdini'd their way out. It's not that they didn't care, it's that they cared too much but had no idea how to handle it. Love, to them, has always been a high-stakes gamble, and commitment? A risk they never felt safe taking. But now, here they are, standing at your doorstep, metaphorically or literally, saying, "I've changed." The question is, have they really? Or are they just afraid of losing the one person who saw through their walls? Because, Aries, you're not the type to settle for words without action. So if they want back in, they better be ready to prove it. Aries, let's break this down. They want another shot. And not just a fleeting, let's see how it goes kind of shot. No, they're coming back with the blueprint of a better future, armed with Three of Pentacles energy, which means they're talking teamwork, foundation building, and actually putting in the work this time. They want to prove themselves, to show that they're not just words and half-baked promises. But here's the kicker, is that enough? Because let's be real, you've heard this before. You've seen this movie, you know the plot twists, and you're not about to be the character who ignores all the red flags just because someone suddenly remembers how to say "I'm sorry." Effort is great, but consistency is what matters. And if we're being honest, you're scared. 7 of Wands. 9 of Swords. Your heart is on high alert. Your mind is replaying every bad scenario like a greatest hits album of regret. Because you know how this story can go: the jealousy, the overthinking, the sleepless nights, the anxiety-ridden "why haven't they texted back" moments. You don't want to fall into that spiral again. You've grown, Aries. You've learned how to stand your ground, how to protect your peace, how to be your own source of stability. And now, here comes this person, claiming they're ready to build something real with you. But do they actually know what that entails? Because for you, love isn't just about grand gestures and emotional speeches, it's about trust, security, and someone showing up every single day, not just when they're afraid of losing you. So, should you give them a chance? That's the real question. The heart wants what it wants, but the mind remembers what it endured. And Aries, if they really want to prove themselves, they'll have to show you, not just tell you. Aries, let's talk about what's going on in their head, because trust me, they are feeling some type of way about you right now. And not just a casual "oh, I wonder what Aries is up to." No, this is full-on, Three of Swords energy, that deep, aching, gut-wrenching kind of heartbreak. They can feel your hesitation, and honestly, it's messing with them. They sense that you are already bracing for impact, expecting disappointment before they even get the chance to prove they've changed. And that terrifies them. Because as much as Aries is known for being bold, fearless, and ready for battle, there's one thing that makes you back away faster than anything: the fear of wasting your time. And they know this. They know that you won't entertain another cycle of "I've changed, I promise," unless there's real proof behind it. But despite the storm cloud hanging over this situation, here's the thing: they miss you. And not just in the sad, brooding, stare at the ceiling while listening to melancholy music kind of way. They miss the light you brought into their life. The sun shines through their memories of you, the way you laughed, the way you made even the most mundane moments exciting, the way you lived life with an energy they could never quite replicate on their own. They want that back. They want you back. So what's their next move? Oh, Aries, you already know what's coming. If they haven't sent that "hey" text at 2 a.m., rest assured, it's only a matter of time. Because they're about to slide back into your world with a renewed sense of purpose, the Lovers and King of Cups in hand, ready to lay their heart on the table. They don't just want a casual conversation, they want to talk about what went wrong, how they've changed, and why they believe this time could be different. And here's where things get tricky: the Seven of Swords. Now, does this mean deception? Maybe. But it's not necessarily about them trying to lie, it's about the doubt that still lingers in the air. Can you trust them? Can they truly follow through on everything they're saying? Or are they just afraid of losing something they should have appreciated in the first place? This is where you, Aries, have to make the choice. Not based on what they say, but what they show you. Because words? They're easy. Late night texts and grand speeches? Simple. But real effort, consistency, and proving that they've actually learned from the past? That's where the truth lives. So when the message comes in, take a deep breath, read between the lines, and ask yourself, are they coming back because they're ready? Or because they're scared of losing you forever? Because if it's the latter, Aries, you already know the answer. You don't settle for half-hearted love. Never have, never will. Aries, let's cut through the noise and get straight to the heart of the matter. This connection is not done. You might wish it were. You might tell yourself you've moved on, but the universe has other plans. This person is coming back. It's not a question of if, but when. And when they do, you'll be faced with a choice. Is this love, or is this just another lesson you haven't fully learned yet? Because let's be honest, this situation has all the hallmarks of a karmic cycle. Round and round, push and pull, in and out of each other's lives like some cosmic game of emotional tug-of-war. If history has taught you anything, it's that this isn't the first time, and it may not be the last. Now, does that mean you shouldn't give it another shot? Not necessarily. Every relationship has challenges. The real question is, are these challenges worth overcoming? Or are they just reminders of why you had to walk away in the first place? Expect to hear from them. The Six of Cups energy is strong. A meet-up, a conversation, a moment of nostalgia that tugs at your heartstrings. Maybe they'll bring up old memories, the good times, the laughter, the chemistry that never really faded. And you'll feel it too. But that doesn't mean you'll dive in head first. This time, you're guarded, wiser, more aware of the patterns you refuse to repeat. So, Aries, here's your task: pause. Observe. Let them show you, not just tell you what their true intentions are. Is this a real change, or just another loop in an already familiar cycle? The answer will reveal itself, but only if you trust your intuition. Because at the end of the day, you don't need another lesson. You need something real. And if they can't offer that, well, then, it's not you who should be fighting for this, it's them. Money reading, focus, success, and drama. Aries, let's be real, you're not just about passion and romance, you're about the grind, the hustle, the relentless pursuit of success. You weren't put on this earth to play small, and whether you're climbing the corporate ladder, running your own empire, or plotting your next big move, one thing is certain: you don't back down from a challenge. But here's the catch: something or someone is stirring the pot in your financial world. It could be competition creeping in, a coworker testing your patience, or even a personal doubt that's whispering nonsense in the back of your mind. The universe is throwing a curveball, and while most signs might panic, you eat curveballs for breakfast. This isn't about setbacks, it's about strategy. What's being shaken up right now is actually making room for something bigger. Maybe it's a new opportunity, a shift in perspective, or even a wake-up call about where you should really be focusing your energy. Either way, Aries, you don't lose, you learn, you pivot, and then you conquer. So, take a deep breath, trust that you have everything it takes to come out on top, and remember, pressure makes diamonds, and Aries makes things happen. Let's go. Aries, you already know this. Success never comes without a fight, and right now, the universe is testing just how unshakable you really are. Five of Wands energy is here, and that means competition is heating up. Whether it's in your career, a financial deal, or even some petty drama over money, the tension is real. People are jockeying for position, throwing their opinions around, and maybe even stepping on toes to get ahead. And let's be honest, stepping on your toes? Bad idea. Because here's the thing, you're not backing down. Conflict doesn't intimidate you. In fact, a little competition? That's just fuel for your fire. But unlike the amateurs out there wasting energy on petty disputes, you know how to stand your ground without losing your focus. While others are caught up in the chaos, you're strategizing, moving smarter, not harder. And then, there's the Magician and Four of Wands. This is where you flip the script. Someone might be trying to manipulate you financially, twist the facts, or play games with what's rightfully yours. But Aries, let's be real, you wrote the book on confidence and control. You see through the nonsense, and more importantly, you're done entertaining it. This isn't about fighting for the sake of fighting. It's about proving, once and for all, that you are the master of your own success. The days of financial drama, sketchy deals, and unnecessary stress? Over. You're in control now, Aries. And when you're in control, you don't just win, you dominate. Aries, if there's one thing the universe wants you to know right now, it's this: success is coming. And not just a little sprinkle of good fortune, we're talking the kind of success that makes you sit back, exhale, and say, finally. The Sun and King of Pentacles are shining down on your path, and that means one thing: the seeds you've been planting are about to bear real, tangible fruit. Now, let's be clear. This isn't some overnight, out of nowhere stroke of luck. This is the result of everything you've been pouring your time, energy, and possibly your hard-earned cash into. Whether it's a business, a career move, an investment, or just the relentless pursuit of leveling up your life, you've been putting in the work. And now, the rewards are on their way. But here's the twist, Aries, and I know this might be a challenge for you. Keep it quiet. Yes, I know. You're excited. You want to celebrate. Maybe even flex a little. And honestly, you deserve to. But not everyone around you is cheering for your success. Some people clap because they have to, not because they want to. This is where the King of Pentacles energy comes in. The true power move isn't broadcasting your success, it's letting your success speak for itself. Keep your circle tight. Stay focused. Let your bank account, your business, your achievements do the talking. Not everyone needs to know what's going on behind the scenes. Move in silence, Aries. Build in silence. Succeed in silence. Because when the dust settles, and the results are undeniable, that's when the real flex begins. Aries, let's have a heart-to-heart. Not everyone around you has your best interests at heart. You've always been someone who moves fast, thinks big, and chases success with the kind of energy most people can only dream of. And when you start winning, oh, trust me, people notice. But here's the problem: success attracts all kinds of attention, some of it good, some of it, not so much. Right now, you need to keep your eyes open because someone might be looking at your generosity as an opportunity to line their own pockets. Maybe it's a friend with a never-ending sob story, a family member who suddenly needs a favor, or a business deal that just seems a little too good to be true. Whatever it is, your instincts are already nudging you. Listen to them. This is not the time to be the hero. This is the time to set boundaries. I know saying no can feel uncomfortable, but Aries, let me remind you, protecting your wealth isn't selfish, it's smart. The King of Pentacles didn't build his empire by handing out gold coins to every passerby, and neither should you. So here's your rule for the next few weeks: if it feels off, if someone's story keeps changing, if the numbers don't quite add up, walk away. Your hard-earned success is yours to keep, not theirs to manipulate. Let them call you selfish if they want. Being broke to keep other people comfortable is not the Aries way. Final thoughts and cosmic guidance. Aries, before you charge forward into the next 72 hours of your destiny, let's take a moment to pause, reflect, and tap into the wisdom the universe is whispering to you. Because whether it's love, money, or the ever-evolving journey of self-discovery, there are messages waiting for you if you are paying attention. If you're an Aries sun, take a step back and acknowledge the unexpected blessings the universe has handed you. Aries is always looking forward, eyes locked on the next challenge, the next adventure, but take a breath. Look around. Some of the things you once wished for, you have them now. Celebrate that. Aries moon. It's time to reconnect with joy. Not work, not obligations, not fixing other people's messes, pure, unfiltered, heart-filling joy. What makes you feel alive? Go do more of that. And if you're an Aries rising, the universe is gently nudging you to be a force of kindness. It doesn't have to be grand sometimes. A simple act of warmth or a word of encouragement has the power to shift everything. You never know who needs that Aries fire to rekindle their own. The big takeaway. Aries, in the next 72 hours, your mission is clear. Stand in your power. No second guessing, no shrinking to make others comfortable. Own your fire. Love. Second chances are earned, not freely given. If both your heart and your intuition give the green light, go for it. If not, keep moving. Money. Protect what's yours, but don't fear the risks that actually matter. You were made to lead, build, and win. And if this reading resonated with you, do what Aries does best: take action. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share my channel, Zodiac Talks Tarot, with your fellow Rams. Your future is waiting. Let's go. Until next time, stay fiery, stay fearless, and trust yourself.